Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Welcome in, Lisa.
Hi, Auntie.
How are you? You got everybody call me Auntie now.
Good.
Everybody calls me Auntie.
Hi, Miss Natalie. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Silverwings.
That's the same with Wriggles. I started calling her Wriggles, and now nobody calls her anything except Wriggles. But it's me that started it. Okay. I have my... Oh, I'm not meant to... Yes, I have been. I've got my Bramblewood Gradient Ombre Cake.
Whoa, blowing out.
It is a little bit, isn't it? It's because of the flash. Woo! Woo! Hang on.
Welcome in, Zara.
Zara, I thought you were going to be late. Hello, hello, hello. Hang on. Beanie, you're in such an awkward position, woman. I think it's going to be too dark if I don't have the light on. Yeah,
no.
It's too dark.
I can show.
Oh, I've got the sulfurs again. Oh, could do with a pair of scissors actually. I ought to get them out before we start because I need them.
Yeah, I got mine right here. I've got my yarn caked up on my wool genie right now. But this is the yarn I'm using. It's Mary Maxim Prism. And it is called Still Waters. Are you surprised? And it's a roving yarn. Yeah, and it's a roving yarn.
I love roving.
So I've got all my. I've got 3 cakes. I think 4 cakes of it. I got the other one in there. I got 3 out. Got my pattern. And I'm keeping it over here because it's, it's got my knitting needle. I got 2 hooks. I haven't decided what I'm using yet.
Well, I've got 2 hooks because I'm going to be using 2 hooks.
Well, because you're beading and I'm not.
So you can't
Scissors.
see. If I don't put the light on, you ain't going to see nothing.
You can see everything right here. Everything's real bright.
Well, you can't see these, can you? Huh?
No, I can't see those. You need to put a light on.
Don't go making coffee, Natalie. Please don't. Look at her. She's so keen to do this CAL that she raced home from work. Oh my gosh, she got back to me. Holy mother of heck.
And apologize, guys, but the only day I can do this is on Mondays, or Monday or Tuesday, because of the way I work. For now, hopefully, I'm going to hit the Chase the Ace, which is over $1 million right now.
But you know that either way, they'll get the link and they can just view it at their own time, at their own pace.
Yep. Yeah, because some people may not want to do it at the pace we're doing, which I'm slow. I'm slow at it.
I'm going to be slower.
But I believe that if we are, I like the process. I like the process. What can I say? Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty.
Now you can see them, right?
Mm-hmm. Lisa, those are pretty. I like those. Miyuki.
Okay, I am ready to go. I have, because I'm doing the beading element, it will slow me down a lot. But if you want to do the beading with me, then what you're going to need is your beads, obviously, and they ought to be 6/0.
Welcome in, Ingrid.
Hello, Miss Ingrid. You're not late. Auntie's late.
No, I'm not late.
You'll need a 1mm hook for your beads, and of course your wrap. You'll need a 3mm. So I've got them. I've got my beads ready. I've got my broomstick ruler thingy, what's it thing, and I've got my cotton
yarn.
Bramblewood. Yes, that.
Well, while we're sitting here talking, you have to chain 50.
Oh, so I'm starting. Okay, right.
Yeah, we just chain 50 while we're talking.
Okay. I will chain 50. I've got a bean on my lap, which is going to be very, very awkward. Zara sent you a message on FB. Hello, Miss Darling.
Welcome in, little sis. She said, I can't get the FB. Well, I can on my computer.
Oh, I'm doing center pull. This better work.
Oh, it must be on the yayas.
Oh, I'm going to have so many problems with this yarn.
Sorry, your bookmark come out beautiful.
26, 27. Yeah, but I didn't have splitty wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I'm back. Now I've got how many I chained.
I'm 50. So I've got my 50. For anybody who might be wondering, you're not doing beads until we're doing our peacock eyes. So don't worry about beads at this precise moment. By the looks of it, we're doing the width. Because otherwise that's a very, very tiny wrap. Only got it at 8 a.m. this morning, but you got it. You got it, Natalie.
There's my 50. A side note, I have in my playlist, it's a private playlist, but I've got 4 links that I'm going to put on my community page to this broomstick lace stitch plus 3 others. I'm going to put in, and you can just access them when you want. They're YouTube tutorials. I'm just going to put them there, and if you want to access them, just go to the community tab, and they'll be on the community tab. But I just, because I have them on, because I eventually want to try some of those stitches.
And I will be doing the broomstick standard, peacock eyes, as a tutorial tomorrow, providing I'm not ill. At the moment, I think I'm going to be ill, but hopefully not.
Now, this, unlike the bookmark, we don't have, there's not going to be a foundation row of single crochet or anything on this. We immediately begin working from left to right and putting our, okay, little sis, no problem. We are going to be moving left to right because, as you remember, during the bookmark, somebody was doing right to left, and then I said, no, it has to be left to right, because then we work right to left back when we work the loops off of our hook, ruler, whatever you're using. So as soon as everybody gets their 50 chained, we can proceed. Yarn out here. Okay, what we're going to do is what we did in the bookmark. You're going to have I'm going to lay mine on because I got too many hands going here. I'm going to lay this here. All you have to do, you're working from left to right. You've got to set your chain so you work from left to right. So take your first loop and place it on
Hang on,
Whatever you're using.
you say the first loop. You haven't said which chain we're going into.
You're not going. It's the loop that's on your hook. Gets slid
There
onto
you go.
your.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So then, remembering to keep your yarn behind your tool of choice. You're going to go into all 50 stitches, and you're going to front to back into each chain. You're going to. It's fiddly. There's just no getting around it. It's fiddly.
It's fiddly.
Especially when you're trying to do it on a table. Okay. I'm going to grab my yarn.
Oh no, it's
pull through my chain and put that up onto your tool of choice. For now, I'm just going to say broomstick. I don't need my hair in there.
You need a chain of 50, Natalie.
Yes, chain 50. Broomstick lace is done in a multiple of 5.
And you're working from the left.
You work from the left to the right, putting your loops onto the hook, onto the broomstick.
So
because when we go to work the loops off of the broomstick, we're going right to left.
Zara's in an ad. I have set the, oh, for heaven's sake, I have set the ads to minimal. So I hope they will be.
I'm just going to pull mine off camera for a minute. It's hard working over the table.
There we go. Okay. Now I'm cooking with gas. It'd be a lot easier if I have a fur baby on my lap.
And I found an easy way of putting my loops is I literally rest it on my thigh and just move my
no. After 50, just put the last one. No, not the last. No. You need to turn it first so that the last one that you went into is then on your left, and then that one you pull up and onto your tool.
Yeah, your ruler, your broomstick, your knitting needle, whatever you're using to place your loops on. Don't put them too tight because it'll strain your stitch. You won't get the draping of the eye. Said, I'm slow at this, but again, it's not a race. We're not here to be in a race. Get some yarn.
You might think you're slow, but I'm going to be really slow because of the beading.
No worries.
It'll be worth it, though.
I think it will. And my fringe part won't come until the end. The last thing we do. That'll be the last thing we do. And when after you get your loops on, double check your stitch count to make sure you have 50.
Oh, I haven't even got 5 yet.
and I have not had. I wanted to work a small swatch this up, but I just didn't have time. Sorry, because this is really my first time reading the pattern.
Reading a broomstick pattern.
Yeah, broomstick pattern. Ingrid, it's 50, dear.
She's got it. Natalie told her.
That's nice. That's what's so nice about this. We can help each other.
Yeah.
Even if you're new to this. I've done this. I did this 40 some years ago, and I've done a few, projects since then. Just in the past month, just little swatches and stuff, just messing around with different sized knitting needles that I have. And I find that the 25 millimeter is giving me a nicer, drapier eye, which is what I want for this wrap. Because I very well may gift this away to somebody. Won't be for Christmas because it won't be done by Christmas.
I am really struggling because the cotton that I'm using isn't spun, so it's literally 4-ply, all split already, and I'm struggling with the splittiness.
That's not fun.
No.
This one here is fuzzy, so I don't want to be ripping out. And it's what do you call that? It's like almost like single ply. Like it's twisted. It's twisted. It's not plied.
Mm-hmm.
So again,
I will say, Auntie, you're going to have to keep an eye on the chat because I'm so tired. I cannot see. I can see the pictures, but I can't see the words.
I'm just making bookmarks. I like cutting the yarn. Oh. Did you, Natalie?
What did she do?
She said I might just make bookmarks. I like cutting the yarn. Haha. Yes, my hand cam's off right now because I'm not under the handy cam because I'm trying to watch the chat and I'm just putting my loops on. Mm-hmm. I have my hand cam up just to demonstrate the stitchers. That's all mine's up for. I had to get Lisa to tell me because I was trying to set my camera up, but that's just my tutorial camera.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I don't know if you remember what we said. If you are using something larger than a DK yarn, then you'll need to use a bigger hook. If you're using something smaller, you know, you might want to go down a hook size. It's up to you. This pattern is done in a DK with a 4mm hook, size G.
I really want to throw this out the window already.
You picked the pattern.
No, it's not the pattern. It's the flipping cotton. I can't see where my next chain is.
Oh, that's... Do you have other yarn you could use? It'll go with them beads?
Not enough. I mean, this is 1,200.
But if you made one panel in one color, Lisa, could you make the other panel in a contrasting color? Sort of like a yin and yang?
No.
That's getting creative.
I don't do creative.
Oh, we got to get
systematic.
you out of your comfort zone.
I like my comfort zone. It's warm and flabby.
Woman. It's cold here today. It's like it's 3 Celsius here today. Sunshine.
Commercials during the live. Why? Whose live are you watching?
If you watch mine, you don't get commercials because I'm not monetized. Lisa's monetized, that's why, but she set them to a minimum.
I've set them to a minimum. So it'll be a lot less than... I think they work out as every half an hour, but they're at different times for different people. You know, I scheduled all my Christmas and birthday lives today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm all set. Oh, for heaven's sake. So where shall I put me book then? Stick it up your backside. Be of more use.
I do pay for YouTube Premium because I despise commercials. But the creators do get something for me being on YouTube Premium. They still get revenue from me.
Oh, I see an "Oh my hat," but I can't read the rest.
I just pulled all my loops from my broomstick starting over.
Oh my gosh.
That's all right, Ingrid. Take your time. We are not here for a race.
I don't even
I'm
think I've
off
got
today,
12 on yet.
and I'm in here. I got the door shut, so I don't get any guests. And
You know, I've got a guest on my lap, and it's driving me nuts.
no, mine are too big. First of all, sit on my lap. And after last night being woke up every 2 hours after working 5 days, yeah, I was not. I was not impressed. I got up this morning and actually had purple eyes.
This is so splitty. I'm not looking forward to beading this, I tell you.
It could prove interesting. Well, it's like that solar flare shawl. Solar flare shawl that I'm doing. One of the yarns is like the Hobie cake that has the 4 threads,
Mm-hmm.
and it's challenging when it comes to the beading because trying to make sure you get all 4 threads through the bead.
That's exactly what I'm dreading with this, because it's not spun. It's just the 4 ply.
I found when I was doing that, if I squeezed as I was putting the bead on, it worked better. I know I was going from because I'm going from a crochet hook to knitting needles, same thing. Doesn't matter. You're putting the bead on with a crochet hook. Yes, I got to rip a couple of my loops out because they're too tight.
Your breath stinks.
Well, thank you. I brushed my teeth.
Should probably turn
And Friday, I'm taking a road trip. I'm meeting Darlene. We're going to meet halfway. And we're going to have lunch, and we're going to go to Michael's and just spend the afternoon together.
I see you're not going to Darlene's. Just doing half.
Yeah, we're doing well. Just because my work schedule and everything has just been insane. So we're going to meet halfway because I have a bunch of stuff for her. Remember, Dean bought his yarn from the sale.
He got a whole council.
He does a whole tote, a big tote, 85-gallon tote, 85 liter. It's big. It's on wheels. I have all kind of stuff for her. All right. Okay. Any more yarn? Now, if you find, which I have found, it's happened to me, when you're counting your loops, you have more than 50. Don't worry about it, because what I did was I just grabbed an extra loop on my first stitch.
See what I'm working with?
Yeah, it's tough, Lisa, to work with that with beads. It is tough. And it's tough to work with. I know I've been doing it on my shawl, that solar flare shawl, which has been in timeout right now because I'm doing that commission sweater, which I made a boo-boo, which tomorrow I'm going down Kathy's and she's going to show me how to ladder down. And there is, I just got to count now.
Darlene just had another one. Another what? Epiphany? What do you mean I shouldn't get adverts during a live? Of course I get adverts during a live. This is how we make money. We make money, yeah. You might actually earn me 3 cents.
Oh, I missed one of my chains. Darn it. I missed a chain somewhere.
You won't get any more for half an hour though, darling. I have no idea what I'm doing with this yarn, like really. I'm really thinking about saying sod that. I'm going to go and get something else.
Okay. Somewhere I missed one of my chains.
It's not nice.
I've only got 49, or only chain 49. So when in doubt, rip it out. I'm not ripping my chain out. I'm just ripping my loops out. I'm going to count my chains again because I shorted myself one chain. And the thing is, you know, while we're doing this, and then until the next live we do, you can work on it because as we talked about in the preview of this, both panels are identical and it's a 1 row repeat.
Well, I can't shove this back in the center of the cake, but I think this cake can sod off. I'm done. Finished. I'm done. I'm going to go and grab something else.
Go ahead.
This is, it's too time demanding, frustrating, stress. I just haven't got the oomph for it, you know. Summer nights. DK. Oh, pardon me.
Other than that, how's everybody doing? Everybody having good weather?
Pardon me. It's spitting here.
Snow?
No, spitting. Okay, going in the bedroom. Be right back.
We'll be here. The fiddliest part of this is putting your loops up onto your tool. That's the fiddliest part. But just take your time and enjoy the process. This is going to look a lot different than the bookmark because this is going to be more drapey because it's a wrap. I did get an order. My order came today. I got some new hooks. I got a set of prims, EG, size 7, USH, and J hook. I only had one prim, and I actually like using it. It's pretty nice to work with. I was surprised. And they weren't that expensive. Tomorrow, my other day off, I got to get an early ferry because Kiva's got to go back to the bed. I talked to them this morning. She's got a big, where her incision is, a big ball, whether it's a hematoma or she got herself a hernia. I don't know. Hopefully it's not going to be another surgery. I told her she's a money pit. And then Gracie has been throwing up the last few days and threw up something yesterday. Heaven only knows what it is that she ate. I swear to God, they're crossed with goats. Do you, Natalie? Yeah. I have to ask Lisa about that. Darlene, I don't know because the designer sent me. I can email the designer and ask her if I'm permitted to share this pattern with the group. Because it's in a magazine. I think in the description box, I included the link to this the actual issue that this was in. It was the same issue as the bookmark was in. Yes, I'm actually going to get a video out later today. Can you believe it? I'm going to do a bit whips catch-up video since I haven't been able to film. And I have 2 more packages to get out from the Shop the Stash sale, and then all my packages are out. I've got to find myself a couple of boxes. I've got to back seal everything because there were 2 large orders. And next month sometime, looking at my schedule, I plan on having another Shop the Stash sale. It'll be done in one video. And that's going to be more towards... that's all right, Ingrid. Concentrate, put your loops on. I'm doing it because Lisa and I are the hosts. That's why I'm talking. We don't want to have this turn into ASMR. So what did you find to use, Lisa?
Well, I was going to go with Heartland, but it'd be 2 different colours. So I'm going with my Old Faithful and my favourite, and do
Shawl on the Ball.
Shawl in the Ball in the colour Wind Chimes, is it?
Yep.
No, Soothing Blue.
Oh, Soothing Blue. I saw someplace because they discontinued Shawl on the Ball, but there was some place that was selling it.
Yeah, that's not Shawl in the Ball.
Oh, I know what it was. It was Len's Mills. I did place a yarn order, but it's for a specific blanket. That stained glass blanket that Crystal had, that block. Mm-hmm. Next year, that's when I'm going to do a stained glass Afghan blanket. I got Red Heart Brights stripes because I wasn't ordering from Ice Yarns because it's too expensive. And I checked at Michael's some of the bright, multicolor to make the stained glass look, but even with the shipping from Len's Mills Net, I still got the Red Heart cheaper.
I did say no, Darlene. I don't know if Auntie answered you.
No, I wasn't sure. That's all right, Natalie. I'm redoing mine. Sometimes you might miss a chain. Yeah, I wasn't sure, Darlene, about, like I said, if you can go to Pocket Mags and you can get back issues of Crochet Now. And I gave the issue for this. It was issue
70.
70, yeah, the spring something. It was
sorry.
Crochet Now issue 70 from July of 2021.
Oh, I don't know how many I've done. Stop talking. You're putting me off me counting. I'm going to try again. 4th time lucky.
Yeah, we had technical issues. Get my camera set up so I didn't get the back feed on it. Almost there.
48, 49, 50. Turn and ruler. I have the pattern, found it, but threw it across the room. I said that to you this morning. I said this, even if you do find it, you wouldn't be able to read it anyway because it's broomstick. Dear me. Right. Turn. Loop. Come on, my trusty shawl in a ball. I love you so much. Don't let me down. Yeah, I'm very, very lucky that even though I am upset that Shortcake is finished, I have been provided with a good 2 shelves worth of different colours of Shortcake. Welcome in, Handmade.
Welcome in, HD. We're just chain 50, and then we're putting our loops up on our hook, working from left, or our broomstick, working from left to right. I shorted myself 1 chain stitch, so I had to go in and redo my count. We have a Hummer in here.
Is that the car?
No. It's a bird.
The bird? It's the bird.
The L bird.
Oh, cheers.
Okay, so
do you know what? That just cheers me up so much today. I went out for what, 20-25 minutes and got called an auntie. You know what? You're funny. I'm going to call you auntie. Oh my gosh, how old am I? It's like being called ma'am. Hey, ma'am. Oh, shut up. Oh, poop. I've done that chain.
50. Okay, I got my 50. Everybody just go ahead. I'm just going to leave my thing there. Yes, and I'm sorry I didn't dress today. I just threw a sweatshirt, a hoodie, and a pair of sweatpants on, track pants, because I'm being comfortable. I fell through the floor of the decking grate on the engine room yesterday and tore my left leg up. It's all bruised and scraped up. Natalie, I should too. I did some dry mopping this morning, and I picked up a pile of dog hair that I said, I'm just going to send this away to get spun. I know you can do it.
See, that makes it look like I'm missing a chain.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to give a quick read through this pattern.
Well, I've got a long way to go.
You know what she didn't give in here, Lisa? Her abbreviations. Wonderful.
What do you mean?
Okay, never mind. I figured it out.
It should be there.
Nope. Nope, it's not here. But I figured it out myself.
Got to remember that she's doing English terms.
She's doing English terms?
Yeah.
UK terms?
Yeah. Should be doing the housework. This is housework. You're in the house, you're working. Ta-da!
So, okay.
I'm really struggling to see the chains. That would indicate I didn't do that one, but I did do that one. That would indicate I didn't do that one, but I did do that one. I should have deliberately done a very, very loose chain.
I saw that, Natalie, and I thought about it, but right now
What's that?
There's a vac they've been showing. It's a pet vac for grooming, and it really looks like it's cool. Sucks in the dog hair as you're brushing them.
I think Ninja had one of them.
Silverwing says
Ninja's changed her name to Ninja. Have you seen that? She's not Amigurumi Ninja anymore. She's Ninja.
And I got a new toy. I've got to learn how to work with it, though. It's called Stream Deck. And basically what it does is it creates shortcuts to where I can change between 2 cameras. I can change from YouTube to StreamYard. I just got to do all the programming. But another high-tech gadget. But I am sending the capture card back, Lisa. I don't need it.
You don't need it.
I'm just going to use my phone when I do stuff like this. when I do my tutorials, I do them off my Nikon because I get good pixel definition on the new camera. I've had it. Well, I've had it for a while. Earlier this year, I bought it. So just double check that you have.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell her that.
What?
Sorry, darling. Should be calling this a BAL, not a CAL.
Broomstick along.
Yeah.
We could call it an LAL, a lace along. Do you, Natalie? I just actually, it's sitting on the counter to go back to Amazon. I did a return this morning. I got it Friday, and I messed it this morning for a few hours and said, nope. I can use my phone here, courtesy of Lisa, when I want to do a hand cam, and when we're doing a live like this. And I can also do it, excuse me, when because when I do tutorials, sometimes I'll do a face on like this, and then I'll say we're going down to the table, and then I use the setup here that I have set to my thing, because I'm gonna gather up my electronic stuff and go through and see what's gonna go up on the community tab at buy and sell, whatever, and sell it because I don't need it. I've given a lot of my stuff away too, but I didn't need extra webcams and stuff.
Yeah, both you and Natalie helped me out with kit when mine went kaput.
We need to get you to be able to use your API, Lisa.
Use my what? Oh no, I can't. I can't get the app to work properly. I just get a black screen and nothing else.
What kind of phone do you have?
A working one.
iPhone, Android.
Oh no, it's Android.
Because mine it worked. It worked with my Android. How old is your phone?
Mm. 6 years, I think.
Oh, Natalie, you know what? My captain subscribed to me. His wife started a channel called Down 150 Pounds with Coach Kathy. And he wanted to subscribe to me to look at my videos. And I said, well, if you check my early videos out there, the first one I cut my head off. You just got to turn the camera. You just got to turn the camera on and do it. In my first year, I used my Panasonic video recorder. Okay, where are we at here?
Oh my gosh, I'm so ill. Because I feel bad. Can I use this as a confessional?
Use it as a what?
Confessional.
Sure. We're
Yes,
private. This isn't online. This is not going to be public. This is private.
I know, but I know one particular person won't be in here, so I can kind of say it freely without knowing that I'm going to get my head bitten off. But still, I still feel guilty. Yesterday, I was sent something through the post, and in less than half an hour, there was nothing left.
You binged.
A jumbo bag of Twisters.
You binged.
I binged.
Natalie, my heart's in it, but this new work schedule, I can't until I figure out how to. On my old phone, I could do it. My new phone, I haven't figured out. I'm gonna get a new. I'm gonna look at DaVinci for my phone for editing and stuff, where I can suppress the background noise. Because on the ferry, I have been informed by somebody that I can't video like that on the ferry because it's annoying. We just won't say who did that. But I'll give you a hint. It's a bugbear.
Let's be honest. Like, if anybody turns around and says, do you know what? A certain person told me that I shouldn't be doing that, or a certain person told me off for something, I mean, it's bound to come eyes at me straight away because I'm the one that tells everybody off.
That's because, as I'm going to use Lisa's words that she uses, her gob.
My gob, yeah. But at least I'm honest. At least I'm, I'm.
No, there's not. That's fine. I don't want. I don't want to put up. That's why, like when I did that little, just for the heck of today, I did that ASMR when I was knitting. And I put music to it so you didn't have to hear, the noise of the ferry. Because I've tried different places on the boat. I've been in the passenger lounge. I even filmed in the bathroom one day. It doesn't matter. The engines on it.
Holy molying me. What did I do?
I don't know. I'm going to go fill my coffee cup up while everybody is getting their loops onto their broomstick. I need to fill my coffee up because I didn't have any much sleep the last 5 days.
Darlene, why is you holy molying me? Oh, the Twizzlers. Oh, I do like Twizzlers. I really do. I don't like cowtails. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh my gosh, my guts.
Okay, I'm back.
No, you're not. You're Antoinette.
Oh, and if you can't see her, but I fixed it. I got my
well done.
Manelli. I got this on, so she's all done. I can't wait to wear it. I got a pair of black tights to wear. And my boots. All 50 of me. A good girl, Ingrid. Good girl. Yes, take a sip. I just went and got some coffee. Nighttime is when I have tea. I've been drinking. It's called hot cinnamon. It's a loose tea. And I put it in my little thing there. Oh, I love it. It's so good. And it comes in a cutest tin. Thank you. It's the second one I did. First one I gifted to somebody. But that one there is for me. I did that one for me. I am trying to, work down the whips. But big concentration right now is on the commission I took. And of course, I have the CAL going now. I was working on socks yesterday. Trying to get some of these things off the needle. When you got 5 pair of socks on the needles.
I'm supposed to be doing a shawl with kid silk. Is it kid silk? Alpaca? Something?
Kid mohair silk or something like that?
Kid silk, yeah. Kid mohair and silk.
Yep.
But the pattern is so poo, and it's on my bucket list. It's one that I really, really want to do. But the pattern just makes no flipping sense whatsoever. And the tutorial that she's done for it, her hands are in the way permanently, so you can't see what the heck she's doing. Pardon me. Oh my gosh, I've got the soul furs. Ugh. Oh, come on. You bugger. A lot better than the cotton I had a moment ago. But still.
This first row that we're going to do is the only repeat. It's a 1 row repeat. And
so do 1 row, you can do 50.
And you will do 96 rows.
32 on my broomstick. And it can stay that way. Well, I would take 1 off then. So that you've got 30 because you need a multiple of 5.
Yep, it has to be a multiple of 5. It'll just make your wrap narrower because you're going to make 2 of these panels, 96 rows each. And then we're going to take you into the rabbit hole of a trellis connecting stitch.
I'm so looking forward to that bit. There won't be any beading.
Now, see, I thought on the trellis stitch, that would be awesome to have it where it crosses, to have a bead right there. I thought that would be cool.
Don't say that. I haven't even looked at it properly yet. I'm just like, yeah, a bead on every peacock eye. And then when it comes to the trellis, that's your blank space. But maybe it would call for a different coloured bead.
Because I'm thinking, seriously, of using a contrasting yarn to connect mine with that will coordinate with the prism. Just thinking about it, like that's a solid color connecting the 2 variegated ombre. These are more. I think this is a variegated, but it's got long color changes.
I much prefer long color changes.
I do too. I actually started working. I was doing some amigurumi. I have to do a little dragon for a kid. I had got this yarn earlier this year or last year. I think it was last year on a clearance sale. It was Lion Brand's Ice Cream Roving. Oh my heavens, is it soft? I couldn't get over how soft it was.
Is it as soft as butter?
It's softer.
Wow. Is it softer than latte cake?
It doesn't have the silky feel that the latte cake has, but it has that softness to it. Oh, here it is.
Oh, Ingrid likes trellis too.
This is I got 2 colors. And this is the Ice Cream Roving.
I think I've got one of those. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have one.
I don't know if I sent you one of these or not.
It wouldn't have been you that sent me it. It would have been Karen, I think.
This is Cool Blue, and it was $14.99 Canadian, but I only paid, I think it was like $3 for these. Lion Brand had a special with free shipping to Canada, so I kind of took advantage.
Jumped.
But I mean, this is really soft.
I think
fuzzy.
Ingrid's got an ice cream as well. I think.
It smells good too.
Probably in pink, of course, because it's Ingrid. But I think I've got a blue one or a black and grey one. I'm sure
This one you have, Ingrid. This is called Taffy. It's blues and like a light tannish green, almost like reminds you of a rose garden.
See, there was me jealous over your prism being roving and not using shawl in a ball. It's roving, so I'm happy.
Because I'm gonna work my stitch from here. The big key with this thing is too is make sure you always keep your working yarn.
Oh,
behind.
that looks super soft, Antoinette. No, I don't have ice cream sleeves. I could have sworn you did. I do have shawl. Oh no, you've got shawl in the ball. I know about that one.
When I got back into knitting and crocheting back in 2018, it must have been, yeah, it would have been 2018 that I ordered. Lion Brand had a sale on Shawl and the Ball, 10 for 10. They were $1 a ball. I ordered 100, and it's taken. I have probably maybe 20 left. I've given so much of it away. Plus, and I'm doing my priestess coat in the grays, the white gray one. It's an opal.
Yeah, I very nearly picked that for doing this, and then I was like, nah, I've got blue beads. I can't put blue beads on black, grey, and white.
That blue and gray. My FAIRHAVEN shawl is done in blue and grays. Oh, that's a nice color together.
Yeah,
and
but the beads are like they're it's not opal because the opal one has got the
metallic
glitz running through it.
Yeah, I have that in my priestess coat.
I deliberately made sure that I didn't grab the glitzy one because I want the beads to be the glitz. Oh, I don't know. I fancy a Twizzler right now.
I have, Ingrid, I have 3 cubes of Stylecraft. I love Wool Warehouse. And as I work down through my stash, I can see me getting more yarn from Wool Warehouse. But I have quite a bit of, I have 3 cubes of Stylecraft yarn. And I have a whole cube of Hobie's Twister Cakes, Cotton Kings. Darlene got me this yarn a couple years ago. Sent it to me. I haven't used it because I want the perfect project for it, and I think I'm going to make a sweater out of it. It was only available in Canada, and it was at Michael's, and it was it's got alpaca in it, and it's called Swirl Shawl. Oh, and it's soft. It's more silkier than latte cakes. And oh my. I have 2 cakes of it, and it's like 1,800 yards. I think it was like it's a number 1. It's in yarn. Oh, soft. So how's everybody doing?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
And then, like I said, everybody just double. However many you put on your broomstick, make sure it's divisible by 5. It's a multiple of 5. Because it's...
I've got a huge feeling that I won't have 50 on my ruler. Because again, I'm struggling to see the chains.
Yeah, some of the yarns I picked out were too fuzzy, so I decided to go with it. And because it's peacock color, it's colors of the water, still waters. I mean, it was just that the yarn called to me to make it into the shawl wrap.
Well, that's what the cotton bramblewood thing did to me, but I said no.
Do you run yours through a bead, Lisa, when you're working with it?
What do you mean?
Okay, Silver Wings, that's fine. Don't worry about that. On your first, welcome in, Mel. Welcome in.
Hi, Mel.
We're not that far into it, Mel. Chain 50 and then pick up the 50 loops and put them on your broomstick. Silver Wings, all you have to do is on your very first set of loops we grab, instead of grabbing 5, grab 6. And that puts your count right.
Didn't she drop it then?
You can drop it, but that'll give you a chain at the end. It's not. So I did that. I just pick up the extra loop in my very first stitch, and then you can't really even tell.
Yeah, on the first eye.
Yep, the first eye, you really can't even tell. And you do not want to make your stitches too tight. When you're doing this here, you make your single crochets that we're going to do into the peacock eye. You want to make them uniform as you can, but don't like tug, but you don't want them real loose either, because you want them to snug up the 5 strands from the loop, so you get that nice sweep on the other side of the loop.
Oh. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Okay, mine's going to be 55. Just saying.
Okay.
Ever so slightly wider. Or, I mean, I say wider. That's not a very wide panel, really.
Once we get the eyes into it, what does it say here? The approximate measures, it's 53 centimeters by 130 centimeters.
Yeah, it's definitely not even. I think mine's just over 10 centimeters.
Yeah, well, I don't do centimeters, I do inches. So what's 53 centimeters?
That's what she said. Oh,
so
sorry.
So if we look at it, the 53 centimeters is both panels plus the trellis work. So that's how wide your wrap. So it's not a real wide wrap. That's how wide it'll be. But that's both panels and the trellis work in between to connect them. So it'll be a nice spring wrap, you know, or even if you're just in the house in the wintertime, if you have winter where you're at, you know, you got a little bit of a chill, you can wrap around your shoulders, or it would make a nice gift for somebody. When everybody's got their is ready, then we will go on to the actual stitch.
I haven't seen Zara for a little while.
No, well, we somebody's back. Zara, are you still in here? Last quarter after, almost an hour ago, is the last
55.
comment from Zara.
Oh my gosh, am I ill? Oh. I'm so, as much as I love beading, I'm so dreading this already. What have I let myself into?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't really know. Okay.
Everybody get a sip, and then we'll, if everybody's ready, if you can just put a ready, thumbs up, whatever, in, and don't forget to give the thummies for whoever's channel you're on. It does help the algorithm.
I did that before we even went live.
I'm almost at 1,200.
What, thummies?
Nope, 1,200 family members.
Do, 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 do.
Yes, Mel, because this one doesn't have a base foundation row. This is straight from your chains to your loops to begin the broomstick. Some patterns will have a base chain foundation row, whatever you call it. There's also variations on broomstick lace stitches that you do have foundation rows and rows in between the broomstick lace, because you need those to be able to pick your loops up. In here, we use our single crochets to pick up our loops for the next row. And the PUL, Lisa, means pick up loop. YRH, yarn round hook.
Oh, you want me to actually look at the magazine? Oh my gosh.
No, I figured them out. That's what it means, pick up loop.
Oh yeah, I left mine on my desk.
Okay, well, I have mine right here. Okay. You're
Don't
going to
forget,
take
Mel, when you finish chaining your 50, make sure you turn so that
you're working from left to right.
You're working from left to right. Yeah. Or bottom to
Because
top.
when we go back, we're going from right to left to work off the loops. Because when you finish going right to left, taking off your loops, you're not going to turn your work. You're going to start again here, pick up your loops. So you're just working back and forth, back and forth.
Almost like a typewriter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The old school ones, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So to do this.
Hang on. We've only had Ingrid put her thumb up.
Oh, Lisa. Okay, Ingrid. Natalie.
I'm guessing Natalie's finished because she said she's waiting.
Okay. Yeah, well, she only put 31. She's doing 30.
Oh, yeah. No, she said she got 50. She did it again and she got 50.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay. I missed that. Okay. She's got 51 on the roll, and that's what we told her. Just put the first stitch you do is going to take 6 loops. Just take 6 loops off here. I'm with you there, Natalie. I'm drinking coffee too.
Natalie's not supposed to be drinking coffee.
And Darlene's going to do it at a later date. I know she's got a lot going on with the addition, all the construction on the house and stuff, and she's trying to get some other projects finished.
She's waiting for beads as well, isn't she?
Yes, I believe she ordered. Yeah, remember, she ordered a lot of beads.
She ordered a lot of beads. Is this enough? Well, yes, but you need more of that color. Okay, I'll order some more.
What did you figure out for beads you needed? What did you figure out you need? What did you figure out you needed for beads for this one?
What? How many?
Yeah. Did you figure 1,000?
I think it works out as 1,000 because you said about the eyes being however many it was across. What was it? 10 across?
Well, I figure.
And 10, there's 90 rows.
96 rows on each. So there's really 96, 180, 192 rows total because you got 2 panels.
So 2,000 beads then.
Yep, you got 2 panels. Because it's easy to figure out you're going to have 10 fish eyes because we're chaining 50 and we're doing 5 loops. So that gives you 10 stitches across. We were sitting there trying to count them on the thing here and it just clicked into my head. Duh. What happens when you think?
Oh, I don't know. I don't do it often enough.
I can't find the thumb. Haha. Okay.
Let's
begin.
Okay.
So you're going to take and you're going to slide the first 5 hooks, 5 loops off your needle. Okay. I find it easier to work behind my needle. You're going to yarn over your hook and draw through all 5 loops. If you hold the bottom here, makes it, and you don't drop your loops, makes it easier to pull it through. I'm just going to rest mine on the.
Because this is so fuzzy, it's sticking to itself. come on.
And then you're going to chain 1 like that. So you can see there's your fisheye. Here's my 5 loops.
And you're only chaining 1 on that first one, right?
Yep, that's the only one you chain on is the very first one. That's the only one. And then you're going down the left side of you're going to put 5 single crochets.
And for those that are beading, you want to put your bead on your 3rd single crochet.
Now, when I was looking up just little tips for broomstick lace, one of the tips that they gave was when you're doing your single crochets, try to kind of spread them down the side. Don't make them real tight together. And it just makes for a nicer appearance on your peacock eye. Blocking helps tremendously with broomstick lace. Tremendously. And Natalie can't find a thumb. And you're going to do this all the way down.
I'm going to get a different hook.
Flip your next 5 off your broomstick. Bring the yarn through your 5 loops. Do not chain 1. Go immediately into your 5 single crochets. The only one you will chain 1 on is your very first eye.
Pardon me. Oh my gosh. Let's try that. Okay, I'm down to a 0.75 hook, not a 1 for the beading. That clarifies my theory.
You're going to repeat this all the way down. You have no more loops left on your hook. You should have 10 fish eyes. This is why I told you not to put your loops on too tight. Okay, Wool Genie, quit spinning, thank you.
Oh, I forgot to chain. Oh, Beanie, please don't. No. Oh, Beanie, I'm going to murder you.
And if you want to send pictures to Lisa or me of how your product's coming, that's fine too. You have our email addresses. I'm going to make a folder that just for this Broomstick CAL. And we'll have it so you'll be able to access our lives in the future. Because again, it's private, so we send the link. And you'll be able to do it at your leisure.
Oh, there's another Canadian word gone funny. Oh dear.
What Canadian word?
The leisure.
At your leisure.
Yeah.
It's not a Canadian word. I said that when I was in the US.
Canadian pronunciation?
Leisure.
Yeah, okay.
How do you pronounce it?
Leisure.
No.
Draw it through. And then, where's my eye? Where's my eye? Yeah, where are you? I can't find the eye. I can't find the middle of my eye. Oh my gosh. What a kerfuffle. Right, there we go. So 1, 2, and 3. And bead. I'm trying to get dark beads up on my hook where I have no light. I can't see what the heck I'm doing. Four and 5. One, 2, 3, 5.
If you're using fuzzy yarn, I like to stick together as you're sliding your loops off.
Yep.
And the reason you don't single crochet on these, except for the first stitch, is when you pull through your loop through. Huh?
You mean chain?
You chain 1 at that first stitch. It's because when you yarn over and pull through your 5 loops, you now have the 2 loops. That's your single crochet, your first single crochet.
I'm kind of scared to leave this on my leg because I've got a feeling it's going to just tip over. Especially when Beanie comes back. Oh, Bean. You're such a pain in the leg. Yes? Can't you go on your chair? Oh, for goodness sake. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got a hair in there. All right, Jeannie, anytime you could spinning. Trying to grab my yarn and the wool genie's spinning. I can just hear the concentration.
Ready?
Oops.
It's going to be my pillow. Oh my gosh.
And that's what it should look like.
Well, mine didn't look like that. One, 2, 3, 4. One more, please.
Again, the next row we do, pick up our loops, we're going to be using the 50 single crochets to pull our loops up through.
I can't find my
Anybody start decorating for Christmas yet? People around here already have their lights and everything up.
My decorations don't go up till the 1st of December.
I'm not really doing anything. I mean, I have my community tree lighting on December 10th, which is my wedding anniversary, but it's the only Sunday I have off close to, beginning of December, so we're going to do it on that day. It's a tradition that's been going on for 8 years as far as the part that Warren and I brought into it, but the tree lighting itself has been 75 years. They've had a community tree. We just made the lighting kind of a community get together. And I will video again this year. Now that I've got two tripods, I can set up the camera and my phone and my recorder and get both angles.
One, two.
All right, Ingrid, good for you.
She's finished.
Lisa's taking. She's beading, so she's taking a little longer.
If
you want to begin the next row, again working left to right, you'll take on a hook here. Place your first loop on your hook. This is the fiddly part right here. Getting your loops on your loop, and then just go into the next stitch. And pull up and put your loop up on, and just continue down. Double check, make sure you got 50 or multiple of 5 if you're doing less. And I'm trying to keep a consistency to the size of my loops. Okay, so I'm going to put mine on my lap here while I do that. It's easier to work if I put the yarn needle. I hook at my thighs. Sounds kinky, I know.
What are you doing? I'm not giving you any. Oh my gosh.
Enhance your calm, grasshopper. Enhance your calm.
If I wasn't ill, I might.
Nobody told you to eat a whole bag.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with Twizzlers. It's actually eating healthy it's given me the sulfurs.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Once you get into this, you can actually get your rhythm. Putting the loops on, you can get a rhythm going. Like I said, it's just fiddly, but no rush. Just take your time.
The only thing that I'm finding fiddy at the moment is finding the actual eye, because it keeps sticking to itself.
Well, the yarn you're using.
Yeah.
It's got wool in it.
Yeah.
And fuzz. Mine's got fuzz, but it's acrylic.
Ow! Ow.
Remember, those hooks are sharp.
Oh, I'm sure she won't mind me saying. Well, she might, but she might not. Cindy, Life in Yarn Tangled. She makes those diddy little amigurumi stitch markers. And she's an incredibly tight crocheter.
Yes.
And last month she was making a diddy stitch marker, and she was crocheting extremely tight with a 0.5 hook, and literally the entire thing of the hook went into her finger, through her finger, and she had to go to hospital to get it removed.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll put this down. She made, excuse me. She made is here for me. Cal lilies. Look, I mean, very tight crocheter. Okay, Natalie, no worries. So work at your leisure, dear.
Here I am putting moo loops. What are moo loops? Keep consistently attention even, quite a thing. But I'm trying. My sister in the UK is going to video call me in a moment. Oh, ridiculous. How dare she?
And depending on the type of yarn you used, you should get, I think this stitch creates such beautiful drape.
2 more eyes to do and then I've got my row.
Maybe you can show us what the beads look like on it.
Mm-hmm.
You get through them all.
Show you how unneat my eyes are.
Yeah, but a lot of this is fixed and blocking.
Yeah, I still have never blocked.
Well, you're going to have to block this if you want it to look nice. It's not that hard.
That's what she said.
It's not hard. I have a blocking tutorial video on my blocking tutorial. And there's plenty of them on.
I just never have.
By the time you start, darn it.
Oh, pardon me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I even block blankets.
Well, I finally have one set of pins and 6 blocking mats.
If you don't have blocking mats, you can do it on a bed. You can do it on a table.
I don't know wet bed, really. 1, 2. This is the last eye. I'm going with a bead. Oops. Beady. And 2. Oh, okay. See you later, Auntie. It's not working. There it goes. Okay.
Pretty.
So there we have the beads in the middle, practically, of the single crochets.
Very nice. Very nice.
And the beads I'm using, they are black to look at, like that. They look black, but when the light hits them, they're a beautiful royal blue.
Surprise, surprise.
I know, right? I mean, heck, if I'd said pink. Right. Okay. Now I'm lost because you went ahead and I wasn't paying attention because I was counting and stuff. 1,
Okay,
2,
hold on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 11.
11 eyes.
Yeah.
You should be. You should, because you had 55 stitches, so that's your multiple.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I've got 11. Okay.
I don't know how that's going to affect me go do the trellis work, but
odd numbers. I've just got to try and remember that I need 11 on the other panel.
Make yourself a note on the pattern. Write a note.
Oh, well,
You remember.
That's what you guys are here for, isn't it? Help remind
Well,
me.
while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put a note right here. Remind Lisa.
55.
55 chains. So there, I wrote it on the patterns.
Thank you.
Now all you do.
I'm going now.
All you do, Lisa, is take your loop that's on your hook, put it back up on your ruler, and
okay.
begin putting the loops, working left to right, putting the loops onto your hook. You get across, and you've got 55.
I've lost my ruler.
The rest of us have 50.
I've lost my ruler. Found it.
Count your stitches. Make sure you have your multiple of 5. This is one of those.
Not to do 50 right now, right?
You're doing 55. Because you'll have 55 single crochets.
At least now I can actually see my stitches, which is a bonus. So this should go a little bit easier. Doesn't mean it will, but it should.
I picked up one too many loops. There.
Oops.
So how's everybody doing with this so far? If you have any comments or if you're counting right now, I'll just be quiet and just let you do what you're doing.
I was going to ask Darlene, because she's intending to do the beading, if she's done beading before.
This?
Oh yeah, we're not going into the chain space. We're going into the single crochets, Lisa.
Go into the single crochet. Make sure you pick up both loops. You know, the V.
In the what? In the V? Oh yeah, of the stitch. Yeah. Okay. I got all confuzzled then.
Oh, no, we can't confuse you.
Well, it's very easy to do. Let's face it.
We don't need to discombobulate you.
Now, where's Mel up to right now?
Melanie, where are you at, dear? If you can let us know where you're at.
She's going to.
I'm just leaving this here. I'm just leaving this here for now because I'll show again. That's all right, Mel. Take your time. I'm just gonna leave this lay here until everybody, and then I'm gonna show going the 5 loops again. It's just hard. It's difficult to work here after the first stitch, trying to manipulate the yarn, the needle, and hook. Got lots going on.
Plus bead.
You're beading. I'm fringing, tasseling. I'm tasseling. I'm going to tussle with the tassels.
I'm definitely not tasseling. I don't do tassels.
What I should do is put beads. I have teal beads. They're wooden beads. And put one on each of my tassels. That'd be the only beading I would do.
Oh, well done.
I sent Ingrid some of the wooden beads there. Don't remember the size of them though. Look at the pattern. I put them on my Venetian bag, and I ordered I've got 2 big bags. I'm not gonna use all. I wouldn't use all them beads up. That's why I figured Miss Ingrid might be able to make something with them beads. Exasperation?
the amount of sulfur in my guts, I can just feel it
Do
bubbling.
you have any antacid or anything to take?
No. Mm.
And by the way, my first day engineering on the Abnaki yesterday, everything went on without a hitch. I did the fueling. The only thing I forgot was last night when I left to turn the 3 light switches to put the lights on the deck. It's the only thing I forgot. But of everything that I had to do, that was least important. So my captain said, "You're no longer a virgin."
Yeah, but it'd be nice to train somebody up so that it's not just you that they're depending on and calling constantly.
There's 2 of us. One, Vince is retired. He retired a few years ago.
There you go.
And I told him in 2.5 years, I'm going to do the same thing he's doing. I'll just work casually like he does. But the next 2.5 years, I got to work. But we'll see what my schedule is after November 10th, because they may move me back to the other boat if I get that full-time position with benefits and pension and vacation time and sick time. Right now, I don't have any of that. I mean, I make good money doing it. I make $7 more an hour when I engineer, but you know, it's a thing.
I hope it doesn't, Mel. I've never heard that expression, but I like it. But I hope it doesn't. I mean, I know you'd be all chewy, and after the snap, it'd be quite delicious, I'm sure. But I hope not.
Now, when I finish this, I'm gonna do a little housework today, since I'm gonna lose the morning going to the vet, and I definitely got to clean my bathroom. My bathroom needs clean. Lisa, you said you're using a 0.75 for your beading?
Yeah.
That's what I'm using on my shawl. And they're my Yuki beads that I'm using on that. My Yuki, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember this. I think they're 8s.
Well, then you're using a very, very small hook.
Like 0.75 is perfect.
Oh, then no, you're using 6 then.
6? Okay.
Yeah. Because an 8 is size down from the 6, and you'd need like a 0.25.
Which I don't have. Set that I got, I wanted the Clover set, but it was just too much money. And I like the fact that it had a little cap on the end to protect the hook, because it's so fine that I wasn't paying the money for the Clover. The set that I got from Amazon is a nice set. And since I got into the thread work, they come in handy. I'm doing a fan doily right now. I'm doing it in a purple gray. I was trying to do it with a white gold. It had the metallic, but it was too stiff to do the stitches. I kept splitting the gold metallic from the thread. But it's a nice change. Very nice, Lisa. Very nice.
You can't see it. I'm all blown out.
I can see it when you lifted it up there. I could see.
Can't see nothing.
And the ombre on that gray is going to look pretty through the wrap. I know what color Darlene's going to do hers in. Purple.
I wonder what colour Snailey's doing hers.
I don't know. But I'm glad that you guys joined us in doing this CAL. It'll be just another technique to add to your toolbox that you can have. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ingrid, I used them in, you can see it hang on the back, right there. That Venetian bag I did from Just Vintage Crochet. I used the teal ones on there for the drawstring. And my stickers came from my Happy Mail that when I send out Happy Mail, no, it says Happy Mail on them. I have stickers to stick on my boxes or bags when I send out Happy Mail. It officially say Happy Mail. I can't believe I forgot to put a blue heart on my Secret Santa gift. Hopefully they know that it's Secret Santa.
Yeah, I did let them know.
Okay.
Christine did the same. Was it Christine? No, Christina. I think she said she didn't have any hearts, but she had stars, so she put blue stars on. I'm like, you could have drawn it on. I didn't have anything blue.
I have blue crayons.
I'm pretty certain on my Santa that obviously isn't secret isn't going to be sending me, but we'll see. We'll find out.
I got some because I'm going to do a video later on today. I got some of my Christmas cards from the Christmas card exchange. I got a couple.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no, I don't know how many. 3.
Are we allowed to, should I email them, Lisa, to ask if I can say their name?
No, if it's on the card, you can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I should have 30 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, you should have 55 loops.
18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Job done. Okay. So I am doing it right.
Yeah, you just use your single crochets. How's that working with the
a loop in each of my single crochets, and I started counting them, which I hadn't done up to that point. But counting them, I'm like, well, I've only got 4. But if I go into the next one, that's the chain space. Oh my gosh, that means that I should be going into the chain space. I better count them. But I know that I've got the right amount. So
is it difficult to get through it with the beads?
No.
Ingrid, I thought about
make it easier because they separate the stitch a little bit.
Okay. Ingrid, I thought about putting a couple of the natural wood beads on my Juliet top at the end of I did a chain link belt for it, and then I doubled it. So I was thinking about putting just one bead onto the end of mine because I have to sew in the ends. So rather than sewing the ends in, I was thinking about putting a bead on it. Working with Solar Flare Shawl and working with the beads, I really love it. So I see beads in other future projects. There's actually a thread project I want to do with beads. It's a hat. It's an Irish lace crochet 1970s vintage pattern. And I thought about doing, because it's got a lot of picots. A lot of picots. In it, along with a flower in the middle that you do. So I'm going to figure out how to do beads on that.
Pretty flower.
So Ingrid's got hers on.
Flower if he likes. Oh gosh.
I'm sure Natalie's got hers on. So hopefully, I don't know if Zara's still in here or not. Zara, if you're still in here, just let us know you're still here.
I've got a feeling she's dealing with the family thingy, but she's got us running, and she'll come back to this later, I think.
Okay. Are you using a 4 mil hook, Lisa?
No, 3.
Oh, 3 mil.
My 4mm was pink. Couldn't do it.
Why do you have? Why don't you get another 4mm hook that isn't pink?
Well, one day.
Mine is purple. It's my clover.
Roll me over in the clover. Roll me over in the clover. Do it again. Anyone? No? Anyone? Purple!
4mm. Ingrid, I think that would look pretty on the trellis wrap part of it. I really think that the beads look good on the trellis. If you don't put them in the rest of the shawl, but put them in the trellis section, I think that would really make it pop. I'm not doing beads on mine other than maybe on the fringe, the tassels at the end. Putting them on where I connect the tassel to it. That'd be the only place I'd think about doing it.
One thing I love about doing the beads, I mean, anyone that knows me knows that I love doing shawls. Shawls is my...
That's your thing.
When you put beads on, it's a way to cool down the shawl if it's on your skin, because shawls can get very, very warm very, very quickly, which is lovely, but sometimes you can overheat. And if you've got the glass beads, it's a way to keep your temperature more at a healthy point.
And Ingrid's birthday, she's a birthday girl. Her birthday was yesterday. And then I found out my sister-in-law's birthday was yesterday too, so I had to wish her a happy birthday. But happy birthday to Miss Ingrid.
It's my father's tomorrow, and it would have been my grandmother's on Sunday, but it is my mum's on Sunday.
November's a light month for me for birthdays in my family. The only month of the 12 months that it's light months, November.
I'm very grateful that I have a very, very, very small family, and out of that small family, I don't talk to any of them. Woohoo! Makes it so much cheaper.
I'm trying to get. I have a notebook that I got. I helped because I love kitties, and mental health is a very important thing to me. Mama G had a fundraiser for Mental Health and Meows, which is for their no-kill shelter for the cats, and to bring awareness to mental health. So I bid on two things, and I won them both. One is a gift. Darlene will see it Friday. But the other one, and these will be in one I'm taking for my Island Yarnies to put my nosy notebook, because I've got to start organizing it. But these were made by Rusty, and I got these ones. These are the ones I won. It's a llama in a witch's hat, and they're glittery. A llama with sunglasses. Another llama. They're all llamas. So I'm just going to keep the plain one, and these are going to go into Happy Mail. Those are for Happy Mail.
Llama mail.
Llama mail. And I got a bag here with all kinds of stuff in it. Ooh, I got some tea. Sunday.
Is it poison tea?
Chamomile.
Blah, poison.
Lemon ginger herbal.
Poison! The worst poison ever.
Oh, and Lisa, you want to see what else? You want to see what else came in my bag? Hanky marker.
From Mama G.
Yep. Now I have a set of these, so I'm sure I'm going to put these into my giveaway cube. These are the set of little crochet hooks, which if you're a knitter, they're great to have in your bag for picking up stitches. I'm going to put the candy. Ooh, I got some more of that coffee candy. And I got, and I don't have any of these. I've got some tags that say handmade with love. so into projects. I'll put one of those in the sweater that I'm making, that commission I'm doing. Oh, and I've been wanting to work. I got one of the rings to use to guide your yarn, which helps with your tension. I got some stickers. Adventure begins. Good vibes and a pineapple.
55.
All right.
Pat on the head for me.
I've got. Oh, I got some googly eyes, and I got a cactus clip-on pin, which I have the llama ones. I'm gonna put it up here on my curtain by Beanie's butt. And Lisa's stitch marker I will put over there. The candy goes into the candy cup. This goes in the giveaway cube. And tea I'll put over here, put it in my tin for tea.
Just double crochets.
And I got a orange plastic darning needle and also a needle guide. Oh, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to stick that googly eye on my needle guide.
Oh my gosh. The
What?
sulfur's gone fizzy.
So we'll put these in here. Stick all the stuff back in here.
Yuck.
I got some more stickers too. I didn't see them. Oh, a beanie paw.
No, it's Ginger.
Not Ginger.
It's a
Just a
rusty
girl
paw.
who loves llamas. A key cat, calico. And a llama. I got a whole thing of Bristol board with stickers all over it from last year from Advent.
You said when it comes to doing the loops,
Yeah.
the first one is the only one that you do a chain on.
Yes.
Just to clarify for people, is that the first one on every row or the first one?
Nope, the first one on every row you chain. So if everybody, you think everybody using a variegated merino, purples and whites. Ooh, pretty. So trellis in a solid purple or white. Still decide. I'm thinking the same thing, Ingrid, about changing the yarn up and putting a contrasting yarn with this. Okay. So we begin. Take slip your first 5 off. I'm just gonna lay my broomstick down here. As soon as I find my working yarn, where the heck's my working yarn at? Oh, in my other hand. And I'm gonna yarn over, draw through all 5 loops, chain 1, and then 5 singles. I think the thing with broomstick is, finding your tension. I think that's what. Okay, then we just go to the next 5 loops. Slide them off your broomstick. Pull through. There's the 2 loops for your single crochet. Yarn over and pull through both loops, and then make your other 4 singles. And just continue that all the way down. So I will.
And again, if you're beading, make your first 3 single crochets. When you finish the 3rd single crochet, place your bead upon that loop that's on your hook, and then finish your last 2 single crochets for the eye. Oh dear.
What?
Oh no. She said, I'm frogging now. Don't try to stop me. After that first lot of loops, it does become a lot easier. Like Auntie said earlier, it's you very quickly get into your rhythm. But of course, when it comes to the initial chain, it can sometimes be a little bit difficult to distinguish chain against chain. Whereas when you're doing the single crochets along, not your single crochets, when you're doing your loops along the single crochets from the previous eyes, your stitches are there. Like there's no
Guesswork.
Guesswork, yeah. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, here, Kiva. That's Kiva, my little hellion. Because she wouldn't stay in the kennel after her surgery, I'm hoping she didn't, like I said, get a rupture. Because she is such a little hellion. Sassy little girl.
I watch replay and make later. Right now, I can't catch from starting to ending. Did you do your chain, handmade? Like we can easily tell you where to start because it's a 1 row repeat. It's not like we're having to think, oh, hang on a second, that row. Oh, right, you need to. It's the same continuous. So if you let us know where you are and where you're stuck at the moment, we can help you out, which is why we're here.
Yes, that's why we're doing this. Oops.
You're still not started yet. Chain 50. There's your start.
One of the things, when you're coming through your loop, coming through your 5 loops, make sure you don't pull your stitch through to the chain there. So you have the 2 loops on for your single crochet, which is what I just did. I just had to kind of undo it.
Wow, who was that?
Barb.
Wow, has she got a mouth on her?
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Drop my loops. Drop my loops. Yeah, be careful, don't knock your loops off your hook there.
Having
I find it
timings. I'm just so confused.
I find it easier just lay it on the table. I'm trying to show you instead of trying to hold on to my broomstick. Lisa's using a ruler. I don't know what everybody else is using. And the size of your eye will depend on the size of
the width of the tool that you're using.
Yep.
Lisa, that's 4, not 5. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 6. Oh my gosh. There you go.
Just double check your loop count and your stitch count. So this is what. And if you stick your fingers in like this and just kind of pull out a little bit, it kind of uniforms your down and stick your fingers and pull on your, it opens up you can get an eye. Looks like a peacock eye. And this is the repeat for 96 rows. So it wouldn't hurt you to have a row counter. Keep track. I mean, you can count it, but if you have a row counter like this, and keep track of your rows. I've got 1, 2. And I've got to do it. I've only got 94 more to do.
There's a row counter that I really, really, really want because I'm greedy and I think it's ever so pretty. But it's 37 quid.
That's a little bit much for a row counter.
It's so pretty though.
Is it like gold plated or something?
You can have a gold plated one, but the one I want is silver, but it's enamel. It's a brooch and it's got 2 dials on it. I've got that one in here. Did I put it away? No, it's with my mosaic where it should be. Oh well, I could have shown you. It's very pretty. They've gone down. They're a little bit cheaper. 22 quid. Let me show you. Oh, but less yards. Well, just make your panel ever so slightly smaller. How many yards have you got? Are you ready to see this? Oh, not you.
No,
you.
don't make me bigger.
Hang on.
HD, if that's the case, go to a smaller hook. Twill and print row counter enamel pin.
So, I want to scroll down a little bit. There we go. So it is. Autumn. Now I've got this one, and all that snow is all glitzy.
Yeah.
They're very, very heavy, but you can wear them as a brooch. Witchy seascape. And desertscape. But they're so pretty, and they've gone down, which is a huge bonus. Always a bonus when there's a bargain involved. I mean, I say bargain, they're still blooming expensive, but still. They're pretty. Two, three. No! Oh my gosh, everyone's frogging. What's going on there? Thank you. all the way through. All the way through, Lisa. All the way through. Okay. One, two.
And my island yarnies, you will be getting, some of them have already gotten them. Your Christmas pack, some are mailed out. The rest of them will be, I have to take 3 or 4 more to mail out. You will be getting your Christmas pack. It's not, it's just a little something to say Merry Christmas, and I'm thinking of you and thank you.
I'm getting a large Christmas pack.
Yeah, but you bought that. I just happened to.
No, the Advent.
Oh, Advent? Oh. Yeah, 2 boxes. But one only has one thing in it, but it was big. It was too big to put in the other box. So it got its own little box.
I'm still waiting for it to turn up. I'm quite surprised it's taken this long. I'm kind of grateful because I've got nowhere to put it, but you know, I'm surprised it's not here yet.
Ingrid, I'm using a 25 millimeter knitting needle. US 50. Yours is 12 centimeters. Yeah, the laciness or the openness of your eye will depend on the size of the tool that you're using.
Mm-hmm.
I am now casting on my next set of loops.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which would be row 3. And again, Lisa is taking longer because she is doing the beads, but they are.
It's going to be worth it. But I'm also taking longer because I'm struggling to find the middle of my eyes each time because my wool is sticking to itself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think really, I mean, I'd be a little bit quicker even with the beads if it weren't for the fact that I can't find the eye each time.
You know, and again, too, your yarn choice, your colors, is it variegated? Is it long color changes, short color changes? Are the pattern there does 2 colors. She used 2 colors in hers. I mean, it's just too many ends.
One, 2, 3, 4. Mine definitely isn't neat, but it's working.
Okay, Ingrid, get yourself some rest, dear. Next Monday, same time, same channel. So, Lisa, we're going to do it at 11 on Mondays.
Is that the time that you did today?
It was, yeah, it's 11. I thought it was 10, but we had the time change. So it will be 11 o'clock, 11 to 1 roughly. We're going to go a little lower. So we'll be doing 11 to roughly just guesstimating till 1 every Monday for this month. least not have to talk about December with Christmas and everybody trying to get everything ready for Christmas. It might be.
Yeah, we're missing out December, aren't we? We're going to meet back up
January. And in the meantime, you can always send us progress pictures. Or if you want to show it on your channel, show it on your channel.
And anything that we do get sent, we're not going to do it public.
No.
But at the end, when you've finished, if you would like to show it off, we have
in a slideshow. Yep. We'll put it in a slideshow.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 9,900.
And you just keep repeating
4, 5.
this row. Now, if you want to make yours longer, it's up to you. I think I'm just going to stick with what the pattern has.
I'm a fat bird. I'm going to need length. Although I'm not a fan of rectangular shawls. So depending on what this looks like, it may well turn into a gift.
Or you could use it as a prize.
Oh, nobody would want that.
Yeah, right. All the beadwork and stuff that's going to be in it? Yeah, I find that. I hear the click, click, click of a mouse.
I can't say that out loud. Aww. Okay. Right. Ruler. Oh my gosh, we've already been over 2 hours.
Yeah, well, I'll get this third row finished. We'll see where everybody's at, if anybody has any questions. And again, outside of the live, if you have any questions, you can always get a hold of Lisa or I via email, messenger.
Oh, and HD, if you're still listening, I've deleted the other email so I won't mistake it next time. Oh, come on. In you go. Thank you.
And I count my loops at the beginning of every row, just to make sure.
Mm-hmm. Oops. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I put my bead on the wrong. I put my bead on the 4th instead of the 3rd. Oh, somebody's going to notice that. You know, I don't like fast food. I can't afford fast food. Don't really like fast food, but right now I'm so hankering a huge McDonald's.
And there, my third row, I'm getting ready to do my row 3, but I'm just kind of pulling this out. Once I block this will all block up. You see how pretty those eyes are? That's what's so pretty about this stitch. And you must remember, you're always working right to left.
Left to right.
Left to right, right to left. You work left to right, putting the loops on, and then right to left, taking the loops off. And for left-handed people, I don't know what the W.
It's exactly the opposite. They're working right to left, left to right.
Oh, a knot in my yarn.
Oh yeah. Okay. Can I go completely off topic just for the sake of it?
That's fine, Lisa.
So I'm learning. I mean, I'm rubbish at it, and I'm never going to be fluent. I don't even think I'm going to be able to do a sentence. But I am learning Korean, and yesterday I found out that one of the biggest insults that you can give somebody is. Oh, let me get the word again. Hang on. No. Oh no, I know where it is. Oh, okay. Hang on. Hang on to whatever you've got in front of you. Just hang. Hamuketsu. Auntie, you are a big hamuketsu.
And what is that by translated?
Hamster bottom.
Hands to bottom.
A hamster bum.
Well, have you ever heard the saying that, Lisa, you suffer from cranial rectal inversion?
Yeah, I've been told that a couple of times. Yeah, I can't disagree with you. I can't.
Does anybody think they know what that means?
When was I told that? I think I was in my early 20s the first time somebody told me that. And it was a little bit later on, a few years down the line, that I was told it again.
Have you ever been called a sexual intellect?
No. Definitely not.
It's an effing know-it-all.
I've been called anal uber amount of times though. Lisa, you're so pedantic and anal. Yeah, sorry. What's that one? No. You. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you.
Unless you've had a shower.
The amount of times when my best bud comes round and if I know she is coming, I will deliberately go, I will say something like, "You're really lucky I had a shower yesterday," or "I've just finished having a wash." Oh dear. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long.
The stylings of Lisa.
What?
The vocal stylings of Lisa.
Well, we've got to blame Melanie for it because she paid for it, unlike the jukebox. I would love to do one of my K-pop songs, but I think Darlene would chop her own head off.
Yeah, I hear enough.
Oh yeah, the BTS.
Yeah, not my kind of music, but that's her thing. She likes her music. Hey, have at it.
Yeah, I haven't listened to much BTS yet.
Oh, she loved her T-shirt. She wore it on the bus that Monday. Put a post up on Facebook about it. Instagram.
I haven't got a T-shirt specific to the group that I mainly follow, but I have got a
Hoodie.
Hoodie. I love the coloring of the hoodie.
And the sizing on the T-shirt was, I'm glad I went with what I did.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. So long. Where did you run? Hey there, Mr. Blue, it's a place to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Lisa, crochet.
I am! I can't watch telly while I'm doing this, so I'm going to the next best thing.
Keep it up. We're going to make you bring Monday Mayhem back.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, just nobody wanted to.
I do it, make it a once a month thing.
Yeah, but nobody. If I'm just there on my own, it's just.
I'm off on Mondays. I can come up on Mondays. Okay, there's the first 3 rows.
You're so neat.
I mean, I'm neat. This thing's gonna need some serious blocking.
The eyeballs is very neat. I mean,
now I will tell you, all the broomstick tutorials I've watched, looking at her shawl, the single crochets kind of lean down the left side of the eye, so which you can kind of like, when you're blocking, kind of move your eyes out. But I think the way this is coming out is fine.
Personal taste thing, right?
Correct. Mundo. Again, a pattern is just a recipe. You always put your own spin, your own creative touch on it. Make it your own. I don't care what the pattern is. Make it your own. So see, you guys have homework between now and next Monday. Again, it's not a race, but it would be neat to get a picture of where everybody's at right before we meet next Monday.
I think I can't see me doing it, but I think I'm aiming to do 10 rows.
Oh, 10 rows. We just did 3.
Well, yeah. So I need to do another 7. I don't know how I'm going to fit it in, but I'm going to try.
Check your schedule. As you
Yeah.
British are so fond of saying, your schedule.
Schedule.
Thank you, because I have people here that say schedule. I'm like, huh? It's schedule. I think a lot of the uppity posh Brits say that. If you ever listen to
I think I
Royal,
don't even think it's just posh people. I think it just depends on where in the country you are to your dialect.
yeah, and that's true of anybody. I mean, you make fun of us Canadians, but there are things that they say in Nova Scotia that we say different here in New Brunswick, and then you go out west, and everybody thinks that all Canadians used to, say a. That's more of a Western Canadian thing, west of where I'm at.
Oh no, that's not for here. Never mind.
And I completed the whole left front panel of my commissioned cardigan, and I have to say I am quite proud of how my cables came out.
Good.
It really looks good, and the yarn is making it.
I think we're the only 2 in here. There are 4 people watching, but I think we're the only 2 in here.
You love us? And my other cracking, the body's all done on the cracking. Now I'm working on the advanced. Tentacles. Let me show you. I've got 3 sets of needles with parts of this sweater on. I've got the sleeves cast on. I got hair in my throat. A tickle. Tickle. But I made a mistake on the back panel that I've got to drop, stitch down, ladder down. But this is how it is looking. Maybe it'll be easier this way.
Yeah, that's better.
That's the left front panel. Neck shaping and everything's done. It's still on the needles. Then I've got 3 sets of cable needles going. Because for the first time in my life, I am doing 2 sleeves at a time, which scares the whole out of me. But I'm quite proud of that. He's watching as I'm doing it. He's like, oh, she's going to love that. She's going to love that. So there's 5 of us in here. If you're still here and doing the CAL, can you please give us a signal that you're still alive?
Well, 2 of them are us.
So who's the other 3? Little sis, you still here watching?
Well, I mentioned K-pop earlier and she didn't pop her head in.
Mel, Ingrid, we know left. HD, you still here? Zara was taking care of a family thing.
HD.
Natalie. We'll let this run until another couple minutes, and then we'll close it out. Close it down. We're at 2.5 hours.
Yeah, let me get to the end of my row.
Yep, you got 3 rows done. And then put it down so I can see it. Make yourself big so we can see the beads, how pretty it looks.
Oh, well, the beads are kind of hidden. Kinda.
Natalie's still watching. Well, it was an hour and a half ago. She was still watching.
Oh my gosh, I don't know where I am now. I went off my stride. Oh, there I am. Okay.
After this, I'm going to go get something to eat because I'm starving.
Well, ditto. It's my tea time, but the amount of sulfur that's going around my guts right now, I'm a little bit wary.
All I had yesterday was a salad. That's all I've eaten for the last couple of days. I'm actually down below the 160 mark for the first time in a couple of years.
160 what?
Pounds. I'm 158 pounds.
What's that in kilos? Alexa.
What's 158 pounds in kilograms?
71.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
71 kilograms. 71.7.
Pick you up with one arm.
I doubt it. I'm solid.
It doesn't matter. I bet I can pick you up with one arm.
Corn-fed and farm bred. I trimmed my bangs and did a crap job. I trimmed this week's
language on my channel, miss.
What? I trimmed my bangs?
No, you just said the C word. The
Messed it up.
C word.
I don't use that word.
You just did.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
Messed it up. Cut. C-U-T.
No, you didn't say cut.
Yes, I did say cut.
You said
no, I didn't say. Guarantee you, I did not say that word because I don't like that word. I said cut.
You said CRAPOLA about 5 minutes ago.
What's wrong with crapola?
Yeah, and there she goes again. Oh my gosh, because it's swearing.
That's not swearing.
It is in this part of the land. Yes, it is.
Okay, I cut it up. It kaka. I flubbed it up. How's that?
That's fine.
Is that acceptable in that part of the world?
That's fine. I'm nearly there. I've just got.
I think the grays, the ombre is going to be pretty. I love ombre.
Well, you know, with shawl in the bowl, yes, it's kind of ombre, but you still got that white that's just permanently running through it.
Yeah, but it adds to it. I've got a box I'm trying to get ready for Christina at Bello Ancinetto to send for her students. I'm going to get that together, send it to her for her students. But I got to cake the yarn up because it's in a massive. What are you making me big for?
Well, if I'm supposed to show mine, why aren't you showing yours?
There's mine.
Well, we've got some lovely ombre going on there.
Prism works up really pretty.
It is.
Really they did really well with their color, the colors that they combined, and the length of the color change. It's not too long to where it's like going to look like stripes, but and to me this looks like the eye of a hurricane, like the swirling of the ocean, like on a whirlpool. That's why I chose these colors. Ooh, I just got an idea going through my head. Ooh, scary. Now that's a thumbnail. That's a thumbnail.
We've got our thumbnails.
Look up in the right corner, Lisa, and then look at the colors in my shawl, my wrap.
Yeah. Pretty spot on. Right, that's my 55 loops.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you just got the loops?
Yeah.
Go ahead, work it off. So what'd you do?
So I'm looking. Let me show you. I'm going to that, and then I'll go to this. I don't know if this is going to blow it out. So hang on. There we go. Right. So you can't see the beads really there.
I can see them right there on the ruler there. You can see the beads really well.
Well, what I'm seeing is loads and loads of eyes with great big gaping mouths. So that it's like rows of monsters. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, pardon me. Oh, flipping sulfurs. Right, this bit should be fairly quickish if I can find my eyes. And then at least I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm starting on the wrong end, you dozy mare.
Oh, Lisa, don't be doing that. You'll be frogging. And that is not fun yarn to frog.
Well, you see, you kind of put me off. Or did I put myself off? Too many monsters. 1.
It's like Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I love that movie. I think it's a cute movie.
Are you calling me a bogey?
No. Tickle on my throat.
So the first one, pull it all the way through, and then chain 1. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, my thing's squeaking. Come on. Okay.
I got to fill out my notebook for my nosy notebook for my Island Yarnies. And send an email out again because I only got a couple responses on some questions I had for my nosy notebook.
I didn't get any questions.
I got to email you.
Oh, what do you have to email me?
I'm organizing myself. This is the bracelet that came with the ring that I ordered to replace. It's a memory ring. I'm just going to get it up there. It says, in loving memory. It's easier to see it this way. No, go that way. And then go that way. It's upside down.
2, 3, 5.
Okay, now I hit the... Here it is. It says Warren, and then it has a set of wings with a halo that says in loving memory. Then we screwed up on the dates.
Oh.
They have them born July 23rd, 2023, passing February 3rd, 2023. But on the inside of the ring, it says loved more than words, loved beyond words.
Who messed up the dates?
I did. I looked at my order. It was my fault. And they sent me a link so you can order another one. But I think I'm just going to let it go. It's titanium, which for work, it's strong. My other bands, which was my work band that Warren bought me, is only 10 karat gold. My regular wedding band and my engagement ring and all that other stuff, that's in my jewel box. I only wear that when I go someplace. I've broken 2 prongs, one on my sapphire and one on my diamond.
Oh dear.
I've got to get him to the jeweler to get fixed.
I'm really gutted that with Oma's birthday, my grandmother's birthday, on Sunday, I can't wear her necklace on Sunday because that's at the jeweler's getting fixed.
Oh, what happened to it?
I caught it on one of my tops as I was taking my top off, and it snapped. Good thing is it's free repair, so that's great. But it's been there a month now, and they said it don't
really?
take a couple of weeks.
I'm going to take mine with me Friday when I go to meet Darlene and see if I can find a jeweler I know that at least can fix my wedding band. And but I have to go to St. John and have that done because St. John's closer than Moncton. Moncton is a few hours. St. John's an hour and a half. What's the ferry ride? Yeah, it's like 100 kilometers.
I have no idea what kilometers are.
You know, miles?
Yeah.
It's about, Alexa, in miles, how far is it from Fairhaven, New Brunswick to St. John, New Brunswick?
From Fairhaven, St. John is 60.4 miles away by car.
64.4 miles plus a ferry ride.
So just over an hour.
Yeah. Whereas Moncton, Alexa, in miles, how far is it from Fairhaven to Moncton, New Brunswick?
From Fairhaven, Moncton is 562.4 miles away by car.
Alexa, Fairhaven, New Brunswick to Moncton, New
Fairhaven
Brunswick.
is a place in New Brunswick in Canada.
Alexa, Fairhaven, New Brunswick to Moncton, New Brunswick in miles.
I'm not sure.
Alexa, you're being difficult. Alexa, Moncton, New Brunswick to Fairhaven, New Brunswick in miles.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, Fairhaven, New Brunswick to Moncton. Alexa, Moncton, New Brunswick to Fairhaven, New Brunswick in miles.
I'm not sure.
You're an idiot.
Let me ask Googs. What is it? Okay. How many miles is it between Fairhaven, New Brunswick, and Moncton? 131 miles.
It's not bad. A couple hours. That's what we're meeting.
I got an answer quicker than your Alexa.
We're meeting at Michael's. We're gonna go into Michael's.
But you're not buying yarn though, are you?
99% sure no. There's that 1% that might find something that's
I want
so
some
good.
of that eco fill or whatever.
I
it's
will
called.
Eco Waves. I will look for it.
Yes. Oh, I so want to make a shawl out of it because, like, it's lovely.
Barb's alarm going off. She's got to go pick the kids up. When you finish this row, then we'll wrap it up and schedule for next Monday.
Nearly there.
Because I'm off next. That's on my 5 days off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Lisa, on my stream deck, I can literally assign buttons to sound effects.
Why do you need one of those when you have me?
I don't need bodily functions. But like you were looking for, what was it you were? Oh, the drum thing. Yeah. Bump. But I gotta watch how to program, and I gotta watch a tutorial.
I can't believe people didn't know when Santa got stuck in the chimney.
I've never heard it.
I don't know how people don't know it.
Never. It might be something unique to your country, but I've never heard it.
Bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Do, 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 do,
I
do.
have 8 members in the Island Yarnies. I have 8.
Wow. Dang. If I get 10 more members, then I'm going to up the thingy for Woolly Wednesday. Up the,
Yeah, come in. Hey,
up the, what's it? 2, 3.
Lisa's putting beads in hers. It looks really nice. She's learning Korean.
Okay.
Yeah, she called me a
Yeah.
ham.
Oh, Barbara,
Yes.
you're a hamuketsu.
I'm a what?
Hamaketsu.
Hamuketsu.
What's that?
It's
hamster
apparently one of the worst Korean insults you can give somebody. But
And you just called me one?
yeah, it translates as hamster bottom.
Well, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Hey, get up. Get up. You're going to knock my
All
camera down.
right, well, I got to go to work, so
Uh,
I'll be
we're-
back in a couple
We're
hours.
getting ready to wrap this up.
Okay.
Come on, out, girls. I'm almost done. Come on. You guys think I'll leave my door open because Barb's leaving. Hamster bottom. I'll give you hamster bottom.
The
Hey,
thing
tell
is,
you, Besamacool. You know
when
what Besamacool?
it was
Huh?
it was showing when it was teaching you, it was like if you don't know what I mean, this is it. And he was holding a hamster with its bum facing the camera, and it's like hamster bottom.
Well,
I'm like,
in a
oh,
tap,
it's so cute.
that tail of yours. Come on. Out from my desk. Out from underneath my desk. Come on. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. I am putting a box together to send Ingrid.
2 more eyes to go. 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
We talked this morning, so I'm going to send her some stuff. It could be her late Christmas present by the time she gets it.
Oh yeah, it'll be about February, March, at least.
Well, the other one she got, it wasn't too bad when she got the other one. From when I mailed it in August.
That was just blooming good timing with the truck.
Maybe I can be lucky again.
She's still got 4 packages that are due to be with her, and there's just no sign of them.
And I'm going to send her a replacement for. I put them in a container, but I'm going to send it in a container by itself, and I'm going to put some tissue in it.
Some what?
But I'm going to send her a pink bauble with the little sparkles in it. She likes pink and purple.
A bobble.
Her stitch marker that broke.
Oh yeah.
The little glass ball broke.
Bauble.
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 We call it bauble.
But there's no O. It's AU.
That's what I'm pronouncing. That's what we pronounce bauble. B-A-U-B-L-E. Bauble.
Bauble. A bobble is something that you put in your hair.
Oh no, I don't put baubles in my hair.
Well, you do. And I've got one in my hair right now.
We call those scrunchies.
Well, scrunchie is a type of a bobble.
Bits and bobs.
Right, last bead has just gone on. 2 more single crochets.
Then you can go solo so I can see it.
Oh, it's a mess. It is a mess.
And you're recording this, right? To go into StreamYard?
We're live.
Okay.
Okay, so okay. Let's see.
Ooh, pretty, pretty.
That picks it up. Maybe.
I can see the beads. They're dark, but I can see them.
They're all on one side. So that side you can't see them apart from like at the top, but
So you'll be able to tell your left from your right.
yeah. but
That looks nice, Lisa. That's really pretty.
it's a little bit messy here and there. Where when you said about the single crochets kind of seem to form on the left.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, with that sorry. I've got a lot of
My eyes.
I've got a lot of eyes where on the right hand side one loop is a little bit more out than the others.
You can fix that in blocking.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
Or even if you do this, you take something like this and push it through your eye. Like this. Like this. Put it through like this here, holding it, and then just kind of pull your stitches this way, and it'll open up your eye. Because as you pull, you can adjust your stitches just by pulling.
Yeah.
And that's all you got to do. The first stitch is hard because it's got that single crochet. I mean that chain. But I mean, once it's blocked, if you think about it, once it's blocked, it's going to open up like that. And the beads on yours are going to really pop.
So there we go. That's today's little lesson.
Yes, and we will meet next Monday. I'm anxious to see.
It won't be as long next Monday. Just
No,
an
it won't.
FYI.
Next Monday we'll probably schedule an hour at the most. I'll slot an hour. But I'm really anxious to see how far people get. If I can get 20 or 30 rows done, I'll be happy.
I won't get that many done. I'll be very, very thankful if I can get another 7 rows done. Then I'll be quite chuffed. For sure.
There. Oh, I got probably one bonus too. I'm down to 46%. So the goal for next Monday is to at least have 10 rows done. Okay, you do have 96 rows on each panel, and there's 2 panels. Now, once we get this first panel, you get your first panel done, you should be able to fly through the second panel. Then after, I don't know if we could finish the cow by the end of this month. I don't know. I think after Christmas, we're going to have to do our trellis after Christmas. Because I'm going to read over the pattern, and I'll probably start mine just to see how it looks. And don't get frustrated with it. Just remember, tension. Don't make your loops too tight. Try to keep it as consistent as you can. And the only stitch that gets a chain 1 is your very first stitch of each row. That's because you don't have that second loop to make the single crochet. That's why you do the chain 1. Then you do your 5 singles on that first stitch.
No worries, Natalie.
No worries, dear. No worries. I'm getting ready to go have something to eat and relax for a little bit. Because today's my day off. Tomorrow's my day off. But tomorrow I'm going to the vet to see what breed I am. No.
Well, if you're going to go and relax and have something to eat, then I'll have something to eat and watch a K-drama.
All right. Well, listen, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Lisa, as always, I enjoy it. And this will be available on either one of our channels as a private. We can actually put it a Broomstick CAL or something for a playlist so they have it.
Yeah.
And you'll have the links. You can go in anytime. So if you just came and watched, hope you enjoyed the show. If you are doing it along with us, can't wait to see what you've done.
I want to see. I want to see.
Just email Lisa and I a picture. And also let us know that when you're all finished, if you want to be in a slideshow that we're going to do on our channels, and if we can use your name, whether it's your channel name or your given name, you let us know. Yes, I know we're boring Lisa. So with that,
I didn't get any sleep last night. I'm tired.
I didn't either.
No,
Natalie,
you did get sleep, but you got woken up every 2 hours. I got no sleep.
Yeah, but don't forget, I just put in 70 plus hours in 5 days. So Natalie, don't worry. You can block on a towel. Okay. You can block on a towel. All you need is, oh, no worries, dear. And you can just use some T-pins, or if you don't have T-pins, it's just got to be stainless steel so they don't rust, and to pin out your ends to open up. That's all you've got to do. And then you can just hit it with some steam, whether it's steam from your iron. I have a steamer I bought just for blocking.
I don't have an iron and I don't have a steamer. For me, it'd be a case of dampening whatever the project is, make it nice and damp, not wet, damp, and then from there pin it out and let it dry.
See, I don't know. See, it was acrylic. When I steam, it locks the stitches and it holds. And this here is acrylic, but I can't hit it too close to the steam because it does have a halo to it. It will mat down. So I lightly steam it, but it will lock my stitches in. Now on this, I'm going to use my lace wires that go up the side, which hold it out, and literally I'll have straight edges.
Yeah, I ain't got no iron. I ain't got no steamer. I got water though in a tap.
I got my steamer off of Amazon. Very inexpensive. Very inexpensive.
Can stay there.
All right, listen. I'll be talking with you, and I might do some video footage when Darlene and I hook up when we go to Michael's and what have you. Let me know if your packages come. They're all en route. But between when it leaves here and heads to you, I don't get anything until it lands in the UK. Once it lands in the UK, if the UK, the Royal Mail or Post, whoever your post is, puts it in the system, then I can get notification. That's the other thing with international shipments. All right, and thank you for the help with my phone. Now that I know that's cool. Not when I'm doing streaming at night, that's cool. I can do that now.
So much easier.
Oh
And
my
cheaper.
gosh, yeah. I'm sending the capture card back. I don't need it. My camera I use for tutorials. That is for tutorials. So my Stream Deck is to integrate everything into one punch a key.
And I'll do a broomstick tutorial tomorrow for the.
Okay.
For
You do the broomstick tutorial. I'm not going to do it on my channel since you're doing one. I won't do one.
Well, no, you can, but please don't do it on the same day.
No,
Wait
it'll be.
until we're finished, or give it a couple of weeks at least.
I'm going to be doing the tutorials I'm doing are cable. I'm doing cable because I'm doing this pattern. It's a great way for me to show the different ways that cables are written, like a C4F or a C6F or C6B. That's what I'm doing. I won't show my pattern, but I'll show how it's written. And then I've got another pattern on the solar flare, same cable, written totally different. So I need to get start, like you said, get myself on a filming schedule now that I'm getting things squared away in here, and I've got my area set up to video in. I can get that done and just set them to release one tutorial a week. And I'm going to do later I'm going to do a video today just so I get something up saying, hey, remember me? You guys have a good day, good weekend, or good week, and I'll see you next Monday. I'll see you Friday. I'll be Wednesday and Friday. Friday, I'm off.
Wednesday and Friday?
Wednesday, members only.
No.
There's not one members only this Wednesday?
No. That was last week.
Oh, no, I missed it. No, I was there. I was in and out working. Never mind. My brain has ceased to function. You see my eyeballs? You see my eyeballs? Okay, I look like Rocky after a fight.
Anyway, it won't be that long next week. We will do it much shorter. Sorry this went on a bit. I apologize.
No worries, no worries.
Hopefully you do good with your projects, and we should see you soon, I hope.
We will. Yes, ma'am. We will see you Monday. Bye-bye, everybody.